Hello? Hello, hey, guess what? Guess what? Hey, you were a little bit late this time. You're a little bit late this time. It wasn't frame 1. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Curses! Oh, you can't get them every time. Oh, man. Hey, I'm looking at the days, and I cannot believe that the Switch 2 is coming next week. I am just in a perpetual state of I can't believe that we are here. Oh my goodness gracious. Hi Don, joke's on you because I arrived early. Ah, I see. Oh goodness. Also, I saw Beef Crumbles in here for the first time. Welcome to the stream, Beef Crumbles. I hope you're having a good day, and I saw that Gibber was gifted a sub to you. shows up and gets immediately bonked with a gift sub. Giver, that's so sweet and so generous of you. Thank you so much. Beef Crumbles, enjoy your banana badge and your emotes and your full access to the Banana Bite Discord server. How Masae? I'm doing okay. I did laundry today. That's like the big thing I did today. I just did laundry and that's it. I did laundry and a bit of cleaning while I was waiting for stream to start. Also played a bit of Persona 5. I squoze a little bit of that in there today. Did some commission work. So, you know, getting things done. I'm probably gonna wait on Switch 2 myself and wait for a slightly bigger collection of games and hopefully lower costs. Very valid. Very valid. Quite frankly, if it weren't pretty much intrinsically linked to what I do, I probably would also be waiting on it. I'm like, quite frankly, I would probably be waiting on it this time if it weren't, you know, gestures broadly to everything around me. That's really the only reason why I jumped on it frame one. I'm hoping that mine gets here on time because I have that thing that I mentioned to you guys that probably might be doing a Mario Kart stream day one with as a collab, but I don't know if my system is gonna get here because it's delivery. So we'll see. We'll see. Are you really a crow? I've never heard you caw before. Oh, I've definitely cawed. Pretty sure I've cawed at chat a few times now. Caw! Hi, Joe. Good evening, Corvette Queen. Hope you had an awesome day doing all sorts of awesome things. Chores! I did chores. You know, as awesome as chores can get. But thank you. Thank you very much. TJ, thank you so much for the raid and welcome. Welcome. We are literally just getting started. We are 15 minutes in and like 10 of those minutes were loaded. So chores are awesome. If you say so, man. If you say so. Ridley says you're not getting it through delivery. You're getting it through delivery, not DiGiorno. I'd probably have more faith in it if it were DiGiorno, to be fair. Also, speaking of which, hello to our YouTube crowd. I see y'all. Really appreciate you. At least you didn't have a needle in your arm to donate blood. You know what? True. True. I hate that. I hate that garbage. That garbage is not good. I mean, it's good. Donate blood if you can. I hate that. I hate it. It gives me the willies. Ugh. Hi, Jaeger. Hi, Becca. Also, Brett TV, thank you so much for the 1 full month of Banana Buy. Hey, I have this, so I get to remind everyone on the to like the YouTube stream. If you're on Twitch, check out the YouTube channel for shorts, VODs, and highlights. Man, get you a mod that'll shill your channel for you. Bless you, Brett. Brett out here using his membership resub to shill the channel. Yeah, like and subscribe. Ooh. Oh goodness, thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, we've been putting a whole lot of work into the YouTube channel. Yeah, I've been really pleased with how it's been going. So lots of shorts, lots of vids. I'm hoping that we can get that link to the past highlights up this weekend. I always hated needles. Me too, Nitpick. Me too. Not good. Hawk says I do it twice a week because they pay me. I mean, good. Do it. The more blood donated, that means the more, you know, people are supported in blood, and you get supported too. It's a win-win. Win-win. Why are we talking about needles? Because Hawkblade donated blood today. That's why. Click that notification bell. God, I forgot that the notification bell was a thing. You're right. You're right. Click that notification bell. Like and subscribe, etc. Ew, I feel icky saying that. No shade on YouTubers. No shade on the YouTube grind. But man, just the words. I think I'm not used to it because my specific brand didn't really lend itself well to the hey, y'all leave a like and hit that notification bell, etc. Are we finishing the game today? You know, I don't know. I don't know how much is left, but I assume it's either gonna be today or maybe one more stream. I would assume one more stream, personally. Because we have one full dungeon left. That's Turtle Rock. And I still need to figure out how to get into Turtle Rock and travel there. And other than that, I would assume that we have like one more dungeon or something after that for, you know, end game boss battle sort of deal. Yeah, I'm kind of with just another Kevin. I'm also betting not today. One more stream, I would think. Lawless 913, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Hey, Masae, where does a pizza go to train in martial arts? In a dojo. Cool, man. Cool. Oh, thumbs up, Lawless. Thank you very much. Thumbs up in pain. Oh, goodness gracious. Og99, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Wahaha, fear me mortal, for Og has rolled 2 zeros. You lost 2 of my dice. One right after the other. Wahaha, now foolish mortal named Masae. You'll provide Og, the great and terrible, with the word of the day. Why do the mods have hammers? They've always had hammers. What are you talking about? Why is this a surprise? Yeah, the word of the day is... a pretty basic word, but I actually use this on a day-to-day basis. The word of the day is kore. Kore. K-O-R-E. It means this. This. You hold it. If you hold a thing and it's in your hand, you get to say kore. Kore. That's another one of those words that my family just used while I was growing up. So now I'll just say kore when I'm holding something. Nani kore? Yeah. What's that? Or what's this? What's that is a different word. Nani kore? Matsu says it's certainly possible to finish it tonight, but best not to force it so you can explore some side stuff if you feel like it. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where I'm at. It's also like, I would imagine it would be pretty quick if I knew what I were doing, but I don't. So... I think it'll take a considerable amount of time. Gibber Woods, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Hoy Masalada Goombella. What do you call a seabird that steals bread from bakeries? A bagel. Wait, that actually works on so many levels because bay is a body of water. Bay is a body of water. A bagel. That's cute. I actually really like that one. That one's actually really cute, and I've never heard that one before. So you don't even get the cringe. I don't cringe at that one. Hi, Philip. I'm doing well, thank you. Craig, you see your art in the background? Heck yeah, dude. Ta-da! I feel like I should like shift myself over a little bit so that the art is a little bit more visible. But the issue is, if I'm like here, then if I want to summon Mipha on the perch, then she kind of like doesn't. She blocks me. She's basically right in my face if I put myself here. Right there. That feels balanced. Aww, evening Croce, evening Celebi. Oh, wait, I made myself larger. Okay. Og99 with 100 bits. Hey, can we get googly eyes on the spray bottle so it looks like you're yelling at the bottle? Og thinks it would be funny. Well, technically, yes, I could. However, it is an asset that I bought, and I don't think... I feel weird about adjusting someone's assets that I didn't create myself. So, probably not gonna do that. At least not for now, but it would be funny. It would be funny. Hi, Darm! Just finished watching last night's VOD and excited to watch. I remember Turtle Rock taking some time to get through. I played the game 4 to 5 months ago. Hey, high five. Was it your first playthrough 4 to 5 months ago? Because I'm always excited to hear about other people who also haven't experienced this game in childhood. I'm just like, yeah, also late to the party. High five. Green Draco 313, thank you so much for the 100 bits. What would you love and enjoy better if these happen in real life? You being chased by a giant water wraith or being chased by 10 redeads in a dark and scary place? Honestly, that's a hard one. Honestly, I think it would be easier to survive redeads. Because they don't really chase you. They just sit there unless you get close. The water wraith will chase you forever to the ends of the earth and will never stop going. So, like, I honestly feel like even though 10 redeads in a scary place would be, you know, hell, that would be absolutely hell. I also think that redeads would be easier to survive. The water wraith wants you dead. Yeah, exactly. Becca gets it. Isn't the water wraith only a few inches tall, though? I mean, I'm kind of assuming that we're taking it in the form of what it's supposed to be. Like, if in the context of the question, I think I'm supposed to be Pikmin size. However, if that is the case, man, give me that water wraith. I'll just step on it. I'll just punt it into next week. Wolfman 2000 with a tier 3 sub at 104 months. Wolfman, I hope you've been doing well, man. Good evening, Masae. It's been a few days, but still hanging in there. Looking forward to seeing your progress tonight. Unsure how active I'll be tonight. You have my love and support. My guy, all my support to you. I hope you're doing well. No worries about if you have to bounce or whatever. You do you. You do you. But I really appreciate you coming by, Wolfman. Yeah, we made a lot of progress. I'm basically at the end of the game now. Kinda, sorta. Not end, because obviously Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock's the only main dungeon that I have to do before, like, end game. Oh yeah, and if memory serves me, touching the water wraith is an instant kill. Exactly. That's why I'm like, redeads, at least I would probably last a little bit, you know? Gamer Girl Life 2108, thank you so much for the bits. Currently eating miso ramen for the first time, so forgive me for the lack of chatting. No worries. No worries. Hey, how are you liking miso ramen? It's good, right? It's good, right? God, I could go for some ramen. Or some pho. It's been a really long time since I've had a proper bowl of ramen. I've been really all about pho recently. It's also more convenient to get for me. Inu Ghost with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Inu. Masae, we really need a vacuum beneath your sofa. It's utterly filthy under it. I found a box of donuts that expired last year. Don't judge me and my storage preferences. Out of sight, out of mind. It's a little treat. It's a little treat for whatever goblin goes down there. I don't know. I heard pho is a lot more flavorful. Pho is less salty. I think pho is more broth forward and less salty than ramen, I think. I personally actually prefer pho over ramen. Which I feel like, I've always said that ramen was my favorite, so I feel weird saying that, but I feel like ramen kind of like can actually get too salty sometimes. Pho is Vietnamese, right? Might reflect differences in regional cuisine. Yeah. Pho is Vietnamese. Ramen is a heavy food. I think that's exactly it. I think ramen is just heavier, and pho is a bit lighter. Right down to the noodles. The noodles are lighter. The noodles are lighter, and you kind of know what you're getting every time. I did not know pho was pronounced like that. A lot of people don't. Don't feel bad. That's why you see a lot of chain restaurants being like pho king or what the pho, is because it's actually pronounced that way. I'm talking about pho. There's a chain restaurant called Pho King.
Oh yeah, I've seen like a dozen.
Yeah, exactly. And so someone in chat didn't know that pho was pronounced that way, and I was like, oh yeah, that's why there's a bunch of restaurants that are making fun of that.
But have you heard of the Sofa King?
I have heard of the Sofa King. Why are you disappointed? He's so disappointed I heard of Sofa King. I pulled that prank on my parents. I pulled that prank on my... Actually, I forget who. I think I was like in the middle. I think one of my parents pulled that prank on me, and then we both pulled it on the other, but I don't remember what direction it went in. Is that a Brett? It sure was. He came in, he was like, I heard Sofa King! And I'm like, no, you heard wrong. Aw, Gibber Woods, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Masae, hey Masae, if you could wear one of the champions from Breath of the Wild garbs that Zelda makes them, which would you think would suit you best? Rivali's scarf or Brose's skirt or Mipha/Daruk's sash/toga? Why am I asking this? IDK is Zelda related and I'm playing Age of Calamity. You know what? Hold on. I need to actually see what they look like again. It's been a minute, so I don't really know. My instinct is probably Rivali's scarf. Hold on. Breath of the Wild champions. Let me see. Yeah, it would have to be Rivali's scarf. That feels more my vibe. I like scarves. I'm not big on skirts. I actually cannot remember the last time I wore a skirt. It's not my bag. I feel weird in skirts. Masae Rito soon? God, I wish. Aww. Hold on, real quick. Speaking of goblins, I saw Devil's Due today. Oh, Baku! Hell yeah! Bubs is the equivalent of that picture of the baby polar bear with its big imposing mother standing behind it. That is exactly the vibe I wanted to go. That is exactly what I was shooting for. I wanted Bubs to be like the smallest baby, just precious little child, and having the summon be like, don't you fuck up. Gibberwoods with 100 bits again, thank you! So I'm gonna say, while on topic, it's likely changed by now. Do you want to know what the best type of noodles, do you want to know the best type of noodles for a great time? Fun noodles! Oh my god! Gibber, you're on a roll. I've never heard that one before either, and I hate it, but I also kind of love that one. Fun noodles. God. If you ever decide to visit Arizona someday, I'd happily recommend a few fun places to try. Ooh, I would not mind. I would not mind at all. Hell yeah. Is that Lilith? Oh, that sure is. Hi, Lilith. Thank you so much for the raid. And welcome, raiders. Welcome in. Oh, you're playing Marvel Rivals? You know what? I have been meaning to play Marvel Rivals at some point. I need to rope a friend into it or something. But thank you so much, Lilith. I really appreciate it. We're just getting started. We're kind of like 20 minutes into our little talky portion of the stream, and then we're gonna get into first playthrough of A Link to the Past. I have to find out how to get to Turtle Rock. It's very competitive. Ooh, I love a good competitive game. I've been playing Marvel Rivals. It's been fun. I've heard that it's really similar to Overwatch, which I'm kind of down for. I haven't played Overwatch in an age, but God, I kind of miss it. Is the Marvel Rivals interest because chat showed you Jeff? No. As funny as that was, I was already interested in Marvel Rivals. I like it more than Overwatch. Really? Overwatch was solid. That's not to say I have any idea how Overwatch 2 is. I haven't played the follow-up. But I am really interested. Overwatch has gone downhill, sadly. I mean, so I've heard. So I've heard. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've played Overwatch. But anything that I've heard about it is not good these days, which is heartbreaking, really. Because, man, they had it. They had it made. Katagi258 with 100 bits. Thank you. It's not quite ramen, but you know how Chinese food has those thin egg noodles that they use for chow mein? Basically ramen, but thinner. Yes, I know a few places that does noodle soup with that. Plus a clear meat stock. It's kind of like a middle point between ramen and pho, and eating that with barbecue pork or fish balls is top tier. That sounds amazing! Wait, that sounds so good! I would love to try that. I'm eating by chat. Thanks, Lilith! Uh-oh, wait a second. Did I disconnect? What happened? What happened, internet? What happened, internet? Everything just froze. Anyway, I think we're back now. I think we're fine. Are we fine? Are we fine? Refreshes. Okay, yes, we're fine. We good? We good? Okay. I always have a little crisis. Anyway, Lilith, if you didn't hear what I said, thank you so much again. You have a good dinner. You have a good dinner. Thank you so much again. I thought it was my internet for a moment. No, it was mine. I definitely dropped for like a second. I noticed my model like crash out, and I'm like, uh-oh. Red2006 resubscribed for the 57th month. Thank you. Closing in on 5 years. I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you all so very much, and good luck with Zelding and Zelda adventuring, Masae. Thank you. Hi, Andrew. Hello. I'm on YouTube. What's going on? My internet blipped. My internet blipped. It's weird because I feel like disconnects affect YouTube a little less than Twitch. Twitch doesn't really care. Not Twitch. YouTube really doesn't care a lot of the time, and it'll just keep on trucking along. Twitch is just like it'll like really disconnect and take a bit to come back. So I don't know why. I can't believe the feed is still alive. Well, now that you mention it, it's time. It's time because more people have bought things, which I'm very, very excited about. Someone bought 4 shirts. So someone's like either whole friend group or whole family is gonna be wearing this shirt. And that cracks me up. That cracks me up. Yeah, 4 t-shirts for one person, which is wild. I don't know who that was, but thank you so much. I hope your family or friend group enjoys all of it. This has gotta be someone's gag gift. This is a gag gift for someone, and that gives me some life. And also, Dorman Heart 95 has also purchased a t-shirt as well. Thank you, Dorman Heart. So that's 5 t-shirts, which means 25 minutes of wearing wearing the tee on the model. Thank you guys so much. I think it might have to do with the bigger delay on YouTube versus Twitch. Actually, you're right. I think, you know what? I think you're right. I didn't even think about that. Do you fear or look forward to seeing people wearing the shirt and walking up to you at a con? Honestly, I'm really, really excited. It'll be surreal. Don't get me wrong. Like, it'll throw me for a loop. But I think the feeling of... It already feels weird seeing people have my pins. Because some people have had my pins and walked up to me and been like, hey, represent! That already feels really weird. In a good way. In a good way. But, man, imagining that someone's wearing my art as a t-shirt, and the fact that I will probably meet people who are wearing the t-shirt, that blows my mind. That absolutely blows my mind. Sorry, just got here. What's up with the shirt? 5 people bought the t-shirt. 5 people bought the t-shirt, and what I've been doing is wearing the t-shirt on my model for 5 minutes per purchase as a thank you to everyone who buys one. So that's what that's why I think everyone's really getting their buys in now, because we only have until the 31st with this line. So it goes away on Sunday at midnight, or Saturday at midnight. The in-between point between Saturday and Sunday. I'm getting one right now to wear it off Kai in a couple of weeks. Hell yeah! Oh, that would be awesome, Philip. That'd be awesome. Please do. I hope you enjoy it. Hi, Guestmare. Long time no see, Indy. I hope you're doing well. 11:59 Saturday. Yes, Foz has it. 11:59 Saturday. God, saying midnight is just so inconvenient. What do you do with the extra shirts once time is up? There are no extra shirts. This is actually why it's really awesome partnering with Tantrum for me, because that's what kept me from making shirts for a long time. Because hey, there it is. There it is. Oh, that's the wing one. That's the wing one. Oh, and the other one. Wow. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, someone bought a wing t-shirt and the stickers. That's so cool. Thank you so much. But yeah, sorry, I cut myself off mid-sentence. Yeah, Tantrum makes everything to order, so there is no excess. It costs more on the manufacturing to do that way, I imagine. However, this is exactly why I never did anything other than like pins and posters before. Before, you know, we had like the Cinnabunny pin and the Mipha pins and stuff like that. However, those are a lot easier and a lot cheaper to get in bulk. So like if you buy those in bulk, it's very, very cheap. T-shirts are a touch more expensive, so I couldn't justify buying it. And also consider for t-shirts, there's like a billion different sizes. You have like extra small, medium, large, extra large, double XL, triple XL, quadruple XL. There are so many different body types that it's like, how much of each one do I order? you know? So I can't handle that. That was a great era of merch. I'm really happy that you enjoyed the merch back then. I still like them. I do still like those. And there's Philip's purchase. Thank you so much, Philip, for that. I can't believe I'm still alive shirt. That means we have 30 minutes. That means I keep this thing on for 30 minutes. Thank you so much, Philip. Plus 5 minutes on the shirt timer. Good on Tantrum. Yeah, no, Tantrum has actually been really good to work with. Actually, you know something? Another, just as a sidebar, like a side note to follow up on what we were talking about earlier about like my viewpoint of seeing my art on t-shirts. I think what's going to be more weird about I think what's going to be more weird is when I see Lobos' shirt in the wild. Lobos sells a ton of shirts for his St. Jude thing. He does like a May St. Jude fundraiser, and I did the art for his St. Jude t-shirt that he has right now. And like 90% of those people, 95% of those, 99% of those people aren't gonna know that I did it. Not like the vast majority of people aren't gonna realize who did it. So there's probably gonna be a day in which I'm at a convention or something and I just see that shirt in the wild and I'm just gonna see it walk by and I'm gonna be like, oh, I know that shirt. I drew that. Like, that's a different type of weird than people buying my specific merch and walking up to me, because it's like, I think people might wear like rep and wear it when they're expecting to meet me, you know? Like at a MagFest or a MomoCon or PAX or whatever. But I think it's a different feeling if someday I just see my artwork on someone in a completely different context. I'm really excited about it. Really excited about it, actually. Hi, Mike. Hello, I just joined. Welcome to the stream. We're hanging out. We're talking about merch things right now because we're pretty excited about it, or at least I am. This is something that I never thought that I would get to do, and it's definitely been a learning curve, learning how to actually like make merchandise that'll sell. But it's been a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying it. Sorry I wasn't up today. I felt so ADHD that I couldn't keep up. No worries, Gasmere. Please know that all of the streams and all of the content is always at everyone's convenience. The streams will always be here, always TM until, you know, until like I'm old and decrepit or something. However, like for as long as I am in the content game, the streams will continue to march on, and you are always free to stop by whenever it is convenient or when you want to hang out. It's Rush! Hi, Rush! Did I hear you say MomoCon? Does that mean you're finally gonna come crash with us and come back to us? Actually, like, dude, I am determined. I am determined to make MomoCon work next year. I quite frankly, I'm gonna be real with you. I genuinely really regretted not going this year. I made the decision because there was so much going on for me right around this time, and even now it's like I'm having to be like, well, streams are an asterisk because I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to stream on like XYZ day, but this is the schedule that I want to do. So I was so sad. I was so sad. I finally get to hopefully meet you next year. Hell yeah! Hell yeah. Next year. Rush, I miss you, man. I thought about you guys when Momo was going on. I was just like, man. This makes me so sad. I don't know if Rizu got my message, but I basically sad posted at Rizu. No worries, completely understand. Hit me up offline. Let's see what we can work out. Yes, please. Yes, please, let's do it. Hi, Specially, good to see you. I'm likely choosing Momo over Mag just because of hotels. Valid. That's so valid, dude. Like, I don't know if Momo is like particularly hard or easy to get a hotel for, particularly these days. But I will say, I am willing to bet that it's easier than Mag. Liz feels bad she didn't get back to you yet. I'm glaring at her to respond. Please don't do it. No! Don't guilt trip her. It's fine. Dude, I literally did that to her before. So I'm like... No, there's never any pressure. There's literally never any pressure. Oh, goodness gracious. Liz! No, please don't feel bad. I'm like actually the worst on that front. Ask anyone. Ask anyone who tries to get a hold of me. I'm not great about it either. Hi, TM. You're on speakers so she can hear you. Liz, I love you. I miss you. Yeah, no, for real. I know I'm also like the worst about getting back to people. I feel bad about it. I'm trying to be better. There was a meme recently that I saw. I just felt it in my soul. It was basically like it was like a couple of dinosaurs or something. I forget. And it was like well, it was like a dinosaur being like, well, it's been too long since I've replied to this message and now anxiety won't let me respond. It was something like that. It cracked me up. I was like, yeah, that's the mood. That's the vibe. Momo Hotels had some hiccups this year, but they go sort of fast. But they're still easier to get than Mag. I feel like Mag is the hardest. The hardest, considering that stupid lottery that they do. Also, don't feel bad about missing Momo this year. I was running our department basically the whole time. I mean, Momo is your bag, dude. That's like your con. Not like you run it or anything, but I know you do a lot for it. So I salute you. I salute you, man. The hardest. Clearly someone has never done the Dragon Con Hotel Hunger Games. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't. Even when I was planning on doing Dragon Con or wanting to do Dragon Con, I was like semi-local, so I would have just driven it anyway. So honestly, I will be real. Dragon Con hotels have never been on my radar. Aw. You are doing better, can confirm. Thank you, Brett. Thank you. Someone's vouching for me. Oh my gosh, what is this feeling? Someone actually vouching for my message responding. Aww. I saw a meme that was a timeline. There was like, I've still got time and it's been too long. I can't respond now. But what called me out was that there was a small overlap that just was labeled question mark. Incredible, legendary. Oh, so yeah, I'm a co-director for a department now? I guess we haven't talked since that happened last year. Hey, congrats, man. That's awesome. I mean, I'm also totally not surprised. You when you get your hands in something, you put in the work. You put in work, man. I'm assuming MomoCon is very far away, right? I mean, it's a plane ride away from me now. It used to be my local homegrown con. So I would just, that's another one that I would just drive into and hang out in. But now, nope. Not driving that one. Does anyone know how Gen Con compares to MomoCon and Mag? Like, I mean, Gen Con is a TTRPG Con, right? I'm pretty sure that's mostly TTRPGs. So I imagine the vibe would probably be a little bit different, considering Mag is, you know, music and gaming, and Momo is like gaming and anime. Sorry, I meant getting parking. Oh, no, I have no idea. I've never been to Gen Con, though we've been thinking about trying to make that work too. But more for like business reasons because of our fishing book for D&D. Okay, embarrassing question. Is Momo an acronym or talking about Moe? I'm pretty sure Momo is just PeachCon because Momo is peach in Japanese and Georgia is the peach state. So it's like it's MomoCon, the peach convention. Evil J Brian with 100 bits. Thank you. Get all the Masae merchandise. Masae the t-shirt. Masae the coloring book. I was thinking about doing a coloring book someday though. But that takes a lot of work. Masae the lunchbox. Masae the breakfast cereal. Masae the flamethrower. I would keep that for myself. You think I'd give a flamethrower away or sell a flamethrower? That's mine. I'm keeping that. Wait, music and gaming, MAG. I'm a fool for not realizing sooner. No, you're good, man. Everyone just says MagFest. No one actually like spells it out. I don't think anyone really puts too much thought into it. What's MomoCon anyway? MomoCon is a convention in Atlanta, Georgia. It's pretty gaming focused, pretty anime focused, and also like it just houses a lot of pop culture. It originated specifically as an anime convention, so it kind of has that vibe to it. But it's really, really fun. Kinetic Kyle, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Good day, chat and Masae. Happy National Burger Day. Oh, I want a burger so bad. Nothing compliments a nice summer day as nicely as a homemade hamburger and watching a cool streamer play a cool game and chat with her cool community. Speaking of burgers, I love black bean and veggie, but I've never had an Impossible Burger. Would you or anybody recommend trying one? Hope tonight's stream goes well. I like Impossible Burgers. I really like Impossible Burgers. I actually prefer Impossible Burgers over Beyond Burgers. Like it's pretty meat adjacent, man. Like I shrug. It's good. My mom is pescatarian, so I grew up with a lot of like the, you know, the veggie burgers and veggie meats, and like when Impossible Burger came out, oh, game changer. Miracle Captors 714, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Since Deltarune is coming out soon, I am debating of doing a Snowgrave route in chapter 2 just to see what happens in chapter 3 onwards. That's like the equivalent of the genocide route, right? For Deltarune. I haven't done that. I also haven't actually played chapter 2 myself. I probably should do that. Me brainstorming. What if I played through all of Deltarune? What if I just started from chapter 1 and then like after a while just get to the rest of the chapters? Did you just start the stream? It's been like what? It's been an hour. How does this keep happening? Idea, a portobello mushroom burger, but instead of the mushroom replacing the meat, it replaces the buns. I would eat the hell out of that. Oh my god, that sounds really good, actually. We're professional yappers, god. My only comfort is that I haven't actually been talking for that long. My only comfort is that we do spend like 10 to 15 minutes on the load up screen. So like that's my only comfort. Kentucky 258 with 100 bits say I'm gonna do the opposite of Brett and stare at you with smile. No, that makes me feel guilt. That makes me feel guilt. Brian with 100 bits, thank you. For anyone that's going to a convention for the first time, take the following: a water bottle, gotta stay hydrated, small first aid kit, battery pack, a backpack, and must have comfortable shoes and or insoles. Also, be sure to shower daily. No one wants to smell the stank. Yeah, shower daily. Wear deodorant. Also, hand sanitizer. Also, face mask. Also, God, I have such a checklist. I have such a checklist for conventions. Aww. Dodds look infected. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. To ease into it, I want to try 50% meat, 50% substitute burger. I'd call it half calf. That's pretty good. Also, that would actually be a pretty good way of easing into it, I guess. But I can't imagine really needing to ease into it. Like, veggie burgers these days are actually really good. All right. I need to. We're gonna start this game, because God, why am I like this? How do I continue to do this every single time? Oh, all right. Here we go. We go here. I always tell myself that I'll be better about it, and then I proceed to not be better about it. How much longer we got on this shirt? We have 10 minutes left on this shirt. Go by the 5-2-1 rule at cons. At least 5 hours of sleep, at least 2 meals, and at least 1 shower every day at a con. Yes! That's a good rule. I mean, these days... these days, I need my 8 hours, dude. I try to do the 5 hours of sleep, and I just die a little. Those days, I suffer. What, is this getting old? Like, is this aging? Needing my full 8 hours or else I'm suffering? What happened to the days when I would just sleep for 3 hours on con days and call it a day? The hour of yap is the best part anyway. Well, I'm glad that you guys like the yapping. I just get self-conscious. That's just me. I feel weird if I talk too long because I'm like, is this boring? I don't know what I should do. Oh wait, I forgot. I need to actually go back. Your body is finally rebelling? God. I guess it deserves to after all that I put through it. Also, Cubs, I see you. I mean, you're putting off playing A Link to the Past. It's a good decision. You know what? Fair. Ow. Ow. Oh, it's so nice only taking like a little bit of damage from these things. Wow, look at me go. I got hit by everything. You don't want to know my sleep to work ratio? Maybe I should start being careful. I should start being a little bit careful. I'm out here not caring at all. I'm like, whatever, I got the blue tunic now. I don't need to be careful anymore. You want to know my sleep to party to work ratio this past Momo? I am not a smart man. Oh man, dude. I mean, you got that youth in you though. If there's one thing about you and Liz, it's that I've always been impressed with how much energy you guys have. I'll never forget. I'll never forget how you guys just like invited me to just random things. Now I'm like, wow. This is a young person's game. You guys are the best. You guys are amazing. Okay. I have this. I don't know if... Is this what I'm supposed to do for these? No, it sure isn't. What am I supposed to do for these? I don't know what I'm supposed to do for all these spikes. Ugh. Probably, I'm gonna leave it until we go to Turtle Rock, but I wanted to check that. No, I don't want an answer. Anytime I ask the air something like that, it's me just trying to brain it out. Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on, please hold that. Please hold. I forgot about this. I wanted to we started. However, we have a new tell for when I'm asking for help so that it is explicitly obvious. It's gonna be explicitly obvious when I'm asking for help because this will appear on screen, okay? This will be on screen when I want help. Courtesy of Does This Look Infected, who drew this, and it was a part of the fan art yesterday, and I just lost my mind at it. So please, please, if you see this, this means I want help. Help me. I said that this is going to be a temporary thing until I find something that's a little less invasive, but quite frankly, knowing myself, I'm probably going to be really lazy about it, and this is just going to end up being like pretty long term. Okay. Hello? There it goes. God, it turned off my interface and everything. God. Anyway. There we go. Ah! That was very unfortunate. Please don't happen again. Please, for the love of God, please don't happen again. Yeah, our power just cut. Our power just cut. And our internet was also gone. That sucked. But we're here now. And Kataki got timed out. Anyway. So I went to take a shower. When I came back, the stream was dead. What happened? Power. My power went haywire. So it was a very unfortunate moment. The really cool thing, though, is that YouTube, apparently, even if my power completely goes out, the stream continues to go, and it just waits for me to reconnect. So I don't need to make a new video or anything. So that's actually very, very good. That's actually super, super good. I'm guessing you don't have an uninterruptible power supply hooked up to your computer or router. No, the router, yes, but it's still flickered. It still took it out. My computer is, my computer is not, and it's just because it doesn't happen very often, and the battery powered ones are expensive as fuck. That's it. That's it. I don't mind getting one down the line, but right now I looked at it and I was like, nope, doesn't happen that often, so whatever, I'll deal. Goes, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Masae is gone, we can do whatever we want if she can't stop us, starts jumping on the bed. Hey! Stop that! You're gonna wear the springs down! Oh, God. Hi, Chloe. Welcome. Cute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for popping by. We've just had some technical difficulties. But yes. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, chat, this is gonna be this is gonna be what happens from now on, or at least until I find something else. Courtesy of Does This, we have Assist Your Queen when I actually want help. If I'm asking questions to the air, I am not wanting actual help. I don't want hints. I don't want help. I don't want backseating. I will let you know, and I'll probably also say end my suffering. Chat, I'm gonna be real. It sounded nasty outside. I don't know. I am unsure. I am feeling mighty unsure. I heard that? Yeah, I'm weighing my options right now. Because that was extremely close. That sounded like it was like in my backyard. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's put a pin in this. I just looked outside. I just like did a little peek outside. It's bad. It's not good. It's not really like, I'm not concerned about safety. I'm fine. I'm fine. But I hear that and I'm like, this is gonna be a rough one. And I don't want to be in the middle of the dungeon and have it like cut out. Does that make sense? I don't want to be like in the middle of something important and then have everything cut. So I might wait for a better a better weather day. Ooh, yeah. It's like it looks like fireworks outside. It's a boss fight! An IRL boss fight! Time to do chores instead? Honestly, that might be the play. I might just go and finish up the chores I didn't actually finish. Sorry, y'all. I'm genuinely really sorry. That kinda sucks. Go scream at the sky. You know what? I will. I'm gonna go. Well, I won't go outside because I feel like that's asking for trouble. But I'll look out the window and I'll shake my fist at the sky. Yeah, we got some chatting time. We got to touch bases. We got to chat. I think it was Catch, right? I think Catch said that's the best part anyway. So we had the best part of the stream. Yeah, we had the best part of the stream. Usually I don't like. I usually just stream through storms anyway, and it doesn't really matter because it's not usually like right in my backyard like it is right now. I'm gonna finish this though. Did I do it right? Whoa, that is not correct. Hold on, I broke it. I'm trying to give it a little transition. Sorry. I know what I did wrong though. Oh, that's a bad sign. No, that was me. That was me. That was just that was a mistake that I made in my settings. It's pretty on point though for what it sounds like outside though. Okay, so it's the fade in that's missing. Show transition. Properties. Track map. There we go. Now it should work. There we go. Look at that! Looks good, right? Already had 2 flickers, so probably said that is also true. We did have a flicker already. We had a flicker earlier in the stream that was unexpected. So yeah, we'll hang tight. We really haven't done anything in the game too, so honestly, I'd rather it happen now rather than like in the middle of everything. Ganondorf left a tip in the tip jar. Thank you, dear diary. Now I see why Tears of the Kingdom Zelda told me never to push that button. Didn't expect it to knock out all the power in the state. I will push it again. No! Don't do it! Don't push it! Pays on far more than 100 bits. Thank you so much. Time to join Jared in his rivalry against Zeus. Oh, does Jared have... I mean, I guess Jared would. I think it's pretty stormy where he's at. All right, well, we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna... move over to the schedule so that y'all can take a look at this. I'm so sorry that we couldn't play Zelda today. But at the very least, we got to play Zelda yesterday, and it was a whole lot of progress. It was a whole lot of progress. So we'll push it back to next week. Thursday, tomorrow, is Monster Hunter Wilds. That technically starts the game at 8 p.m. I'm gonna do a full hour of just hanging out and chatting beforehand, because it is a multiplayer stream. I think it'll be a lot of fun. My first Monster Hunter Wilds co-op stream. And then on Friday, it's gonna be Oblivion Remastered, which I'm very, very excited about too. All right, we're gonna skip the raid today, so just so that I can turn off my computer and make sure all of my electronics are safe. Oh shit, you be wildin'? I'd be wildin'. I'm still not that far into it. Rush, we gotta play, dude. Yeah, we gotta play, dude. Fetch, thank you so much for the 104 months at tier 1. Hi, Masae, hope you've been well. Can't stay long, but I want to come by and say hi. All the hugs for you. PS, check DMs, I sent more stuff again. Oh, awesome. Yeah, no worries. I'm also not staying long. Crazy Man Joe, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Hope you have a nice Corvid Queen. Thank you so much. Let me know when you're free and I'm down. High five, man. Hell yeah. I want to get to high rank first so that I'm not weighing anyone down with my stupid low rank cunts. Did your computer die? My power went out. Anyway, it looks like fucking fireworks outside. So I'm gonna shut down the stream real quick and we're gonna circle back around tomorrow. Bye everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate you all.